y'all. Gemini. Gemini. Dang, I wanted my lip gloss. Hold on, y'all. My lip gloss brings them to the yard. Yeah, right. Since my nails look crappy, at least my lips ain't gotta look ashy. You know what I'm saying, though? Honey, baby. This chin gotta go. That I don't like that. I mean, they'll be calling me Kim Kardashian if I had some money to get this shit like this tight. Since they just want to make a bitch fat. I don't care about my food part nothing, but that shit, that gotta go. Get some of this off. Honey, baby. It ain't traveling nowhere but in the U.S., honey. Charge me what you need to do it right and make sure it ain't no retrograde, honey. Make sure all the stars is aligned and I recover real quick, honey. What rules arms, honey? Well, that's the day I'll be there. Taurus, I think. With the moon in, Doc. Honey, baby. What rules? The fates. Aries. Honey, what it is. Don't play with me. Gemini. Gemini. Let me tell y'all something, honey. I don't know why Spirit got me touching on the South, but I'm about to touch that motherfucker, honey. I know they don't like it and they ain't never cared. I'm from the North, 144 on the clock. I'm not from the South. I don't understand the way you do things, honey. I don't judge nobody, but the way you do things is mighty strange. My father was from Tennessee. My mother from Georgia, honey. Honey, back. Let me tell you something. Southern Belle, Southern hospitality, my ass. Please, honey. Everybody is not Dr. King. Let's get that real straight. Just because your last name King, that don't make you one either. You know? It's true. It's true. It's very true. Some southern people that live up north but grew up down south, some of them don't understand their own grandchildren, great grandchildren, because honey, they ain't never kind of situation. So it be a lot going on. But I'm trying to tell y'all about this property value. Spirit keeps putting this in my mouth to deal with because people don't know boundaries and people play too much and people are divisive and people are petty and people are small-minded and people are competitive and people are envious and people are sick in their soul. Instead of getting with some of the elders from the South laid down, no matter their flaws and their weird ways, if they laid it down and you ain't pick it up, that ain't got nothing to do with them. Nothing. You grown, big niggas. I don't care your color is. I don't care what part of the South you come from. Especially if you black. Black people do not get along in peace. They just don't. If you find some black people that can get along in peace, honey, keep that coming and that's about it. Family, my ass. Some people don't like their family. Some people don't get along with people, honey. You got some granddaughters that hate their grandmothers, and they ain't never. Okay, bitch, stay over there. That's all you got to do. And this the granddaughter talking. Kind of shit. Okay? We ain't no damn Hispanics. We ain't Caucasians. We ain't Asians. We ain't Hindus. We ain't Arabs. We ain't Puerto Ricans. Honey, baby. And any of those races that I just stated, when you marry black, whether you marry a woman or a man, you are now a Negro, honey. The whitest man with the iciest blue eyes, honey. Maximilian, honey. UK kind of shit. nigga up over there. And he whiter than a motherfucker. But he got EVEs, honey. You don't get no more blacker than a Rough Rider woman. You get me? Started off wearing red cornrows, the color of my shirt, honey. Y'all know who Evie is, honey. DMX bestie, honey. She ain't white. She a nigga over there. And her husband a nigga now. And they got a nigga kid. Okay? Let's keep it 100 on this channel. Honey baby. The phony airs, knock it off before you get knocked off. That's kind of crazy. And people can say what they want to about whoever they want to, but if you haven't put in the amount of work as the person that you're talking about, what you're talking about is no longer valid. You see how that works? God judges works. Ancestor second chain of command that judges works. So that means your grandfather, whoever dead, up in heaven looking at you and looking at them and looking at him and looking at him and looking at that and looking at these. Honey, talking about Judge Judy ain't got nothing on some of your grandparents, honey. Judge Mathis, please. That's baby Jesus compared, honey. All he do is call you a crackhead, honey. He be right in the exact. Now imagine them actually seeing your ass. You sit there lying. Or fake pious or whatever people be doing with their crazy ass self. Passing out migraines. Gemini, honey, please. If you got one, it ain't your Kundalini, no. You transmuting for a bitch. They get a whole ass head problem because she don't know how to transmute, turn in, and man their motherfucking business. It's terrible. People got a bunch of, let me tell you something. People got a bunch of grandchildren, grandkids. People got a bunch of kids. People got a bunch of great-great-grandkids that they love unconditionally. Don't get it twisted. However, that working the other way around, not so much. Not so much. And sometimes grandparents from the South, the way they perceive things based off of how they were raised, they will think their enemy is who they should hurt for. And the one that they should hurt for, they'll look at it as their enemy. Put that together. In my Uncle James Brown voice, honey, yet again. Somebody told me, peep this. I don't gossip at all. And I don't say what somebody else said, because my mother say a dog that bring a bone carry one meal. Address it, check it, and leave it alone, and don't let the person ever know that you dealt with it. If you love them, check the motherfucker talking that shit and move on. They ain't got to know you checked them. Just check them and move on. You know what kind of friend you is. So I took that most of my life, but I'm going to switch it up. You know, I usually don't do this. But, honey, I ain't trying to be rude, honey. But, baby girl, I ain't feeling you, honey. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna use myself as an example. A living sacrifice, because they ain't never about to die to the hands of a bitch that got plenty blood on it the color of my shirt. And they ain't talking abortions. Talking about disrespect for people's hard work and dedication and suffering. And so much more, depending on their age. And let's hit it about 60 and up. Let me hit it for the elders one time. I have an aunt and an uncle, honey. I don't know their business. They know some are mad because people stay talking. But the only thing maybe they listen to is what I tell them, because I know how to talk to myself. It's better to hear from the horse's mouth. My uncle was my favorite uncle. And that's it. And no, he ain't my blood uncle. Technically. Kind of shit. Because in the South, honey, it'll be your cousin 39 removed, honey. And they be doing that too. Okay? He kept me safe. So that's who I rock with. My aunt worked. That's all she did. And yelled. Worked and yelled. Worked and yelled. Worked and yelled. Yelled and worked. Worked and yelled. Worked and yelled. Whooped ass. Yelled and worked. I used to call him Mr. Mom. Like the nanny, okay? Please do. Who love him more than me? I don't know. He can think what he want to. That's his business. We'll see. Something to me. Okay? He gonna tell me no? I can't live with him. Sure he is. And it's my mother talking about something. And they was best friends. Not her and her sister, no. Her sister's husband and her was best friends. With no funny business. Okay, put that together. But honey baby, who you talking to? And what you doing? And I said what I said. Whoever you is. Ain't there a nigga in his lineage that don't know my name. Whether he the father or not. Nickname. You see the eyes. Play with me. Gemini, honey baby. I'm using myself. Because I usually don't do this. Okay? But baby, when I hear a motherfucker taking 10 racks, going to get a fake ass, but telling their grandparent that they're using it for some type of surgery like liver or, a main organ that's crucial, you about to die. But take the money and go get a BBL. This is the shit that they do. And guess what people from the South do? Heavenly Father, I come to thee now, Jesus, Lord, Heavenly Father, Jesus, honey. Jesus, Lord, honey, baby, cereal, Jesus, Flintstones, and cookies. Crazy, okay. Pray, yeah. How about we pray just to make it today, honey? 10 racks, and niggas got ideas that can quadruple that kind of shit, and you going to get a BBL, but lying and saying you're doing something else? I know the fuck you lying. And I don't ask nobody for shit, and I wouldn't ask them, honey. 10 racks, honey baby. Let me tell you the most I ask these people for. $800. Anything else? They put together, gather together from family, and it's 50 million of them niggas, and they can only come up with $1,400 from some shit a bitch in their circle was doing to me. They sister. Okay? Can I air out the room or clear it out? I don't need sage. Just give me a minute. Let me talk to you for a minute. They gave me $1,400 of their own money. Now listen, I said they took me home from the hospital. I'm 44. In 44 years from these people, I may have got $2,800, but all of it wasn't from them. They collected it from other people in the family for me. It wasn't their personal money. No. I borrowed 800 and gave it right back in less than 2 weeks and shipped them a box of shit that I think they'll like, just to say thank you. And they gonna get a thank you card anyway, because my mother raised me right and I ain't no user. And I actually love my uncle. My aunt be questionable. I'm just being honest. Everybody said they love my mother, but if you did, action verb. I ain't never heard you cover for people. What is that? Cover is what the fuck I was under last night. You hear me? So that means if somebody knock me off, you ain't gonna say shit either. You're just gonna keep praying about it. I know the fuck you lying. And niggas can drop your property value just by walking in your house if you ain't get the right feng shui going on up in the boy. Property value done, bitch. I wouldn't give a fuck how far out in the woods you is. I'm telling you the God truth, honey. Pray. It's way more trifling shit than that's going on, honey. God, just tap it. Give it to me. Pass me that. Tell the people this is what they're doing. I don't care enough. However, some people are worth hurting for. Based off of what they did for you. He was a protector. I didn't get molested ever. That means something to me. If it don't mean something to you, that's not my problem. Now, is it? And guess who ain't staying? Me. I'm getting up out of here, boy. I'm not a user. I'm just not. I'm not an opportunist. I'm just not. I'm not a slick talking, fork tongue, no good, no counter bitch. I got character and integrity. I really do. And I work on it. And I don't worry about what you do. I really don't. Nobody. Unless you spending money. And I'm going to give you the service. I'm a Virgo. How's the service? You can call it what you want to. When I really care, honey. I be like this on my clients. What you doing? Where you going? What you say? Honey, baby. I wouldn't give a fuck if I only got 3. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Where 2 or 3 are gathered together in His name, Allah, honey, you could get an economy going and be living halfway decent where you ain't hungry. I was doing okay, honey. You changed the elements, you changed the dynamics. They took me out my elements, so now, it is what it is for those assessing. Wisdom. The masculine. And people don't respect fathers. They don't respect real men. Or the ones that ain't really shit play men that been doing this like they soft, like they dumb, like they, like they ain't got no voice. Like, Since when? Since when? Even with my aunt is 80-something years old, but some of the stories she tell about the South, she been gone. I don't even know. Some type of resilient, weird thing. I don't know. But I'm talking about since little girl. on some, tried to rub her skin off because she couldn't get on the bus. And she dark. Okay? So, it's extensive. It's extensive. You know? Honey, that could I do it? More than likely not. More than likely not. My mother went through the same shit. She just was a different, and she didn't share her story. She was mystical. She didn't share nothing with me. I don't know nothing. Only thing she ever told me, she hated going to school because she didn't have no bottoms. Like Minister Farrakhan, foot foolers. Top of her shoes look like she got shoes on. The bottom is newspaper. It rained. She said it get wet. She always had to fight in school. They pick on her. She didn't like to be bothered with that because she really could get down for her crown, but she rather not. She was too cute too, kind of shit. Pisces. This, for real. My mother just wanted to gaze out the window and look at the trees. A dreamer. What can you do? What can you do, honey? And the balance. The balance of the family. I'm painting a picture for y'all in the South. I don't know why I'm going here with Gemini. Maybe some of y'all from the Southside of Chicago. I don't know. There's a certain dynamic that you have to understand about your family and the things that's going on around you. Who is for you? Who is against you? Who worth fighting for? Who's not? Who's an alliance? Who's an enemy? Who's an ally? Who ain't? Who a liar? Who a deceiver? Who a Decepticon? I mean, these are things you have to do right now because it's dark outside. I'm just telling you. You really do gotta be like this. Why people just in people business? Oh, honey, no. Oh, no, 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 no. That's why they tell you in school, honey. Keep your eyes on your own paper. When I used to do this in school, people used to say I thought I was this and that and all of that. No, I'm teaching you something. Because if I let you do that, you won't think that's the way to do that. And it ain't going to get you nowhere. But in prison, for real. Go find, listen, you better go, look, it's truth. I mean, it's multiple choice. Do the best you can. Use your intuition. I would literally tell people this, but what you're not going to do is look on my paper. You're not about to do that. And I just kept that same energy. So I watch whoever the fuck, for real, resistant to change. Not me. No. I don't assess nobody's life unless they come interjecting in mine. And then I'm going to try the spirit by the spirit and see what I get. If I get bullshit, then I'm going to drop you like a bad habit. We don't gel. It's just that simple. For real. Accept the truth about you. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. It'd be the realest shit I ever wrote. And some of their grandchildren, y'all probably watch this. I wouldn't give a fuck. You don't like me? I don't care. Who has they told you that? Y'all talk enough about nothing. Get money. It's 50 million of you niggas. You can't put something together, a lemonade stand or something. Help your grandparents out kind of shit. Because this damn show the time for them to receive and not for you to take or ask shit, especially not for no motherfucking BBL. Bitches, you got your motherfucking gonzo ass, nose ass mind. I don't give a fuck who you is or who you think you know. You ain't shit doing some shit like that to an elder. You ain't shit. I don't give a fuck where you live. I don't give a fuck what your occupation is. I don't give a fuck what you thought you was doing, bitch. Because at the end of the day, that's her husband's money. And I fucks with my uncle. You may not because you feel like, it ain't real. But that's sickness. You don't know yourself enough. You too busy trying to have a baby every 5 minutes. And you know who the fuck I'm talking to. Frosty. No shout outs. No names. Motherfuckers always want to act gangster. Like when? You had the address, what's her name? And old buddy. My mother saw all that. That little Facebook talk y'all was doing. motherfucking G. I ain't gonna cap. My mother fucked with Sonny, so I fucked with Sonny. Bruce was like a brother, but yeah. People watching this collective clearly from my family. Well, he be doing what he do because he a Virgo and he ain't never got the time, honey. So I understand. Talk about don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Other than that, honey, Antoine, whatever his name is, honey. That's my nigga. Other than that, honey, I don't know. I really don't. They got my niggas stay locked in chains, you know what I'm saying? Terrible. Never had a fighting chance, you know, Uncle Bobby. Some family members, man. What you niggas know about the dirty side? And the dirty north, honey, because where I stay at, oh, I got talk about alliances. Talk about dirty. Talk about you go in a restaurant and they tell you good luck. And it's a whole white Irish St. Patty's Day telling me good luck. Motherfucker, you better tell your mammy good luck, bitch. Because, honey, I don't get no more Irish than my black ass. Who you talking to? Slow up, buddy. You don't know me like that, player. I'll come near and have one of those fancy little chocolate drinks, honey. And tell you to shut the fuck up, honey. With the real 4-leaf clover and not 3, honey. Who's still wearing that? The luck is on the 4, not on the 3. Since when was it a 3-leaf clover, honey? For real. Who you talking to? A happy St. Patty Day to you too, motherfucker. Nasty ass corned beef, honey. Me and my aunt could have went somewhere else, honey, and spent that little money, honey. Oh, wait. Be mad all you want to. Don't nobody care. Every dog had a day. You know what I'm saying? People from the streets understand that, and they're not looking up with their eyes in the sky like Tupac for Tupac's reasons. Tupac looking at you niggas like that. Like, come on, Roaches. How many years do we have to go through this? Who takes your grandparents' money to get a BBL? To me, honey, let me tell you something. If I was the matriarch of this little family, honey, everybody would be commanded to stomp that bitch out. Because at the end of the day, honey, baby, you don't care about nobody, huh? It's all about you. Who told you, honey? You delusional. You confusional. Why you wasting your time? Fuck. Right, though. 2 of Cups, honey. Been 2 of Cups. What you thought this was? You don't stop being... If it takes for you to get into the kingdom of heaven, you got to come like a child. I mean, you got to be humble. And you pretty much who you are when you were a child. Like me. Ain't nothing changed. If people come up with honey, I'm the same motherfucker. Just talked a little bit less, but you can see what was going on up there. And why when I said stuff, it was extra striking. When I did talk, honey baby. And my uncle told me he couldn't afford me no Cabbage Patch Down, probably because niggas was doing shit like this stupid ass bitch. Honey baby, what you mean you can't give me this? I don't ask you for nothing. I know you got all these kids. Well, baby, my uncle came through, honey, in a clutch. Got me my first, honey, Core Silk Cabbage Patch red hair, honey. But redder than this, honey. Real nice. I was a hairstylist, honey, that day. And for 30 years, damn near. I knew that hair switched from yarn to corn silk. I need that. Money on the man, honey. Assessing. I'm about to lay this out. Because I think I'm going to need a job, honey. Because every time. Ain't no money, honey. You ain't getting nothing, honey. And I need my own honey. So let me start this off early. The fuck? Who told her? Who listened to the bitch and didn't say shit and laughed about your own grandmother kind of shit? Stand for nothing, for anything, honey. You got Ruthie ears red hot up in here above her, honey. Your bestie friend, honey. That sister, honey, she like this. But honey, my uncle, honey, she like this too. Coming for your head, boy. Honey, baby, I follow my mama. I follow my mama. Then I follow my daddy. You heard what I said. I follow my mama. Then I follow my daddy. The Holy Quran said heaven lies at the foot of mother. I don't care if she got fungus on it. I don't care how ugly they is. She a good mama? Well, that's where heaven at, bitch. Bow down if she come to your town. But you may not want to fuck with her, y'all know. Whoever mama, honey, listening to this and saying, I know you lying. I wonder who done that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They know who they are. Whoever had the conversation know who they are. And whoever laughed along and said, that's what that bitch get, know who they are. Talkie. Where you come from? What planet you from? Where your roots from? Who is you? Honey, get back. Money tighter than a century safe, honey. Money tighter than a heterosexual man's ass that don't play that, honey. Let me tell you something. And you getting what? Honey, who sent you? Oh, that's who sent you. Somebody got their motherfucking mind. You're getting BBLs for a demiurge. Just a shapeshifter. You don't know who he is. You don't know nothing. But you just in the Dick Olympics. Can't quit trying out. Putting weight on me, making me look like a fat pig. And I should be able to get something done, honey, and can't get a stick of gum, honey. Truth hurts like a motherfucker. Fuck it. You reap what you sow. What the fuck don't you get? You're not about to hide behind Jesus, 33 on the clock. You're not about to hide behind my mama. You definitely not about to do that. Your birthday of true grit, you definitely not about to do that, honey, because she was sitting in a lofty place and judge your ass, honey. Like she was off motherfucking 55th and Scoville, bitch. And if you ain't from Ohio and you don't know what Scoville is, honey, pick the raunchiest, filthiest, dirtiest, no money having, most scandalous ass ghetto in a town near you in America, honey. Maybe in a country where you at. That ain't America, honey. Haiti candy shit, you know. Get kidnapped, honey. Set that ass up for that cool buck. You hear me? One time she beat my ass so bad, she says, you want to act like a bitch off her? I'm about to treat you like a bitch off her. And start choking me out, punching me all in the face. For real. That's why I don't get involved in this kind of stuff, honey. Spirit of ride, spoil a child. People caught up in this sex and money magic games, honey, going all the way wrong fucking with, honey, metaphysical things, honey. Stay about them stoves, y'all messing with them people's alchemy. I'm telling you. People that own metaphysical stores, keep on here. Your crystal's gonna go dead. And you ain't gonna have shit but the same rocks they put in fish tanks, bitch. These weird hoes. They taking your store home with them. Where's they home? What they energy about? Honey, baby, I left a whole ass, cold ass selenite pyramid. Cold. Paid over $100 for it. Guess I gotta get another one. I don't know. They think it was their lucky day. No, as soon as these vile people touch it, honey, it's over. Dead, honey, like a dead microphone. You can't get to work no more, honey. Like a aux cord, done, honey, baby. You gotta go to Five Below and stop bullshitting yourself. It's sacred. It's sacred. Only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 stones that I could get before they took the bailiffs was this guy. I'm not lying. I don't care they got on a uniform. I read energy. That votes. And brought a weird bitch with HIV, honey. Lesions open on her face. Touching ancestors sacred. What the fuck am I gonna do with that? It's a wash. And I ain't touched none of that, Kenny. This is why I was able to live where I live. I'm in the house by 6. Break in, win. I'm always there. When I'm out, I'm guided to go out. It could be 11 o'clock a.m. It could be 10 a.m. It could be 7 a.m. Some days, Walmart, sometimes 6:30 a.m. I'm back in the house. If I get back in the house at 2:30, oh well. I'm in before 6 at all times. That's nation teaching too. Honey, baby, get in that house. Because if somebody do something to you, then you be told, yea, though you walk. Well, yea, though you was outside, though. What do you think this is? Be straight like this. Watching, looking. Truth hurts, bruh. Y'all was doing too much. Just to find love that ain't even from above. And keeping people apart that have actual love. Good luck. For real. Yep. You cannot hold on to people. You just can't. The devil be a lie like a motherfucker. The devil been a lie. For real. Get it how you live. What the fuck you think? Money grow on trees? It's a process, honey. Yeah, paper and money, yeah, but it's a process. It costs to print money. A lot of people going to prison. Tricking elderly people out of money. That shit is deplorable, man. That shit is... Damn. Trifling ass bitch. How the fuck you think you gonna be victorious? Now you in the Dick Olympics. Now you winning. Because you went and got a BBL and God gonna curse you and make that motherfucker leak. Because you pimped your grandma out the money. Making her think this and that. Attacking elderly people. Like, what? Y'all motherfuckers, bro. I mean, and keep up. God damn. Yikes. Yikes. Dirty dogs. And then you got the aspect, man, it's so much work to be done. If you in the South, man, come on. It is so much work to be done. Get to it. What is you waiting on? Kick whoever to the curb, honey. Tell them bad and you ain't never heard them. Tell them lights the fuck out. Tell them you ain't got it and you ain't had it. Because they keep creating towers in your motherfucking life. Tell them you learning how to love yourself and you ain't never got the time, honey. They talk about Donald Trump, he this and he that. He David out this motherfucker, man. I'll be doing the same thing to make sure I ain't tripping. Oh, yeah, I did this. I did that. I'm great at that. I did this. I did that. Just to keep up with myself, because people would try to put a little game on you that you ain't doing what you doing and you ain't who you are. But you see yourself knocking shit out the park every 5 minutes while niggas sitting up talking, eating chips on the couch. I know you lying. And DMV side, you about to fly somewhere, and people are literally living like this. You're taking advantage of elderly people. That's illegal as fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was your grandma. The fuck? If a motherfucker ain't gonna speak up for themselves, you better speak up for them. I don't want no weak ass child. I don't want no weak ass grandchildren. I don't want no weak ass great grandchildren that's gonna laugh with the enemy, even if the enemy is within my campus. You out your motherfucking mind? You gonna find it today, ain't you? Sweet buttercup that had everybody fucked up. And probably listen to some nigga. For real. Like, man, come on. Respect. When? Where? I'm the type of motherfucker, if I had grandparents or parents like my aunt and uncle, honey, I would just drop money off at the door of the step and keep driving. On some surprise kind of shit. But not to involve myself living there. Can y'all cook me some kind of shit? Man, come on, man. Motherfuckers is old. They ain't dead. Y'all motherfucking ass, on the other hand, can't even keep them after the BBL. What does it all mean? And realize. I think you about to keep asking? What was it, a test? And then let me tell you how trifling they is, y'all. They will summon, let's just say, for instance, the bitch that got the BBL on my aunt's dime will do an offering to my aunt's father, my grandfather. So he catch it and like, oh, really? Let's see, kind of shit. You know, ain't gonna stop it. She said, yeah, I'm responsible. I'm the grandmother, the matriarch. Yes, honey, you got to get rid of it. You gotta know you can't die. You can't die on me, baby girl. You listening to that, and the whole time, you got plans to take the money and go get a fat ass. Whoa! 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 Stop the press. Who is that, Vicky Vale? You hear me? Wow. Yo, niggas. Weird, bro. Weird. Kill me. I don't give a fuck, bitch. You can get mad all you want. Come see me, honey. We can get it in right on the rock Southside, because I already had a dream y'all was going to try to come over here and think y'all was going to jump a nigga. Man, come on. Man. You don't want to do that. I don't need no help. Everybody can stay asleep. I keep a legion of angels and ancestors. You will wreck your car before you can even get off the freeway, hood bitch. You tried to come. Maybe your heart was racing trying to get from Tennessee, where my father from. Stay in your place, little girl. This that crazy Virgo shit. And I don't know old buddy. Corn, I don't know you. Please shut your mouth. You don't know my mother. Pay for magic on who? To do what? Y'all better watch these scandalous ass motherfuckers. For real. Nigga left you right after you got the ass. Eat a grape and call me divine, honey. Or is it divine, honey? This is a clown show. Let's see what God is over this Gemini. Then we're going to get up out of here. Bitch, my hair down, Princess, man. Y'all talking to the wrong person. Especially if you're talking to the bitch that ain't my sister no more. Honey, please. My mother is devouring that bitch. She gonna learn today. You get involved with that one, honey. Poison ivy. Poison ivy. Poison ivy. Honey, let me heal you. Turn in, tune in, shut the fuck up. My mama. Tang. Matanga. Tang. She don't know you. She gave you instructions more than likely. You didn't take the advice. She was a seer. What's your fucking problem, you weird person? Personas, whoever you are today. You know? I don't know. I don't know, Tang. I don't know. To focus the mind. Transformative energy. Kali Yantra. Stay out of that Kalahari. I'm trying to tell you. I'm sorry, Kalahari, but y'all going to have to do some serious. They might have drawn the property value down. It's going to be a dump. I'm trying to tell you. They're doing some shit in Kalahari. Water parks, here they come. Wrathful black mothers. Try to turn the bitches into Airbnbs, honey, so they can bathe in the pool, honey, of your money, honey. Whoever owns Kalahari, I'm so sorry for you. Divine feminine wisdom kills ego. I'm trying to show you. This is all facts. I mean, everybody's learning a lesson in non-attachment. You just gotta move on and wait for the, the rebuilding of a nation, a once great nation, actually. Goddess of war, epidemics, pandemics, disease, and disasters. These are the mindsets. They don't care. They do not care. Kamala, they do not care, honey. You and I know what's going on. All right, Gemini. This been y'all reading. If you're feeling the vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. Love and light.